Thank you so much for being a Patreon member. Thank you for supporting me so that I can bring these videos to the world. This is a fantastic tree right here. It is dormant because it's winter time. This is a fig tree, and I grew this fig tree as an air layering cutting. So there are different ways to propagate plants. The most common way is through seed. We harvest the seeds and we plant them. When the plants produce seeds, that's through sexual means, where you have two different individuals that exchange genetic material, and they produce an offspring in the form of a seed. But if you want to clone a plant, then you would take a cutting from a leaf or a stem or a root, and then there is, within that realm of cloning, there is a thing called air layering, and that's when you would take the branch of a tree and you would have the branch grow roots. Like this stem right here is perfect. We could take this stem right here and we could have it grow roots right there, and then we plant it. And that's exactly what I did with this fig tree. And when boot camp happened just days ago, we actually air layered the big fig tree down here. And you've been watching this fig tree for a long time on these videos. Even if I don't talk about it, it's in a lot of the videos when we pan the camera across here. So if a person went back through all the videos, they would find this fig tree is actually one of our main stars of the show. So this is tall. This is up above my head, about a foot, right here. And so this tree is up in the sky about, 6 foot plus. Now, right here is where I have, during boot camp, we took this branch and I cut the bark off of 1 inch of this area. So if we look at this closely, you can see that it's plastic wrapped with a string, and on the inside I did 2 things. I put wet peat moss in there so that the branch would have moisture, and then I put some rooting hormone on it. Now, things like figs and willows, you don't really need the rooting hormone, but I put it on here as part of the boot camp class. And so what you do is you would cut, like right here on the branch, and then up about 1 inch, you'd cut it again. So you'd cut both of those, you'd score it all the way around, you peel the bark off, and then you put the rooting hormone on it, and then you put the peat moss and the plastic on there to keep it moist. What's going to happen is, because we cut the bark off, this part of the plant up here is going to say, oh, I'm starving to death. I need to absorb more moisture than I'm getting. And so this, it will send out roots to get more moisture, because this part down here can't send enough because we removed the bark. So this is called air layering, and there are videos that show how to do this in this library from way back when, from a year or 2 ago. But I just wanted to show you that we are doing an air layering right now during the dormant season, and we will keep you updated throughout this springtime to see if it grows roots when it leaves out. Now, we know that this is alive because there's green shoots on here. If you look at this shoot right here, it's green. The tips right here are green. So we know that it's alive, and we know that this branch is alive because the very tip of that one is green also. So it has living tissue. So when warm weather comes and all of these leaves come out, it'll be interesting to see if we have killed that branch or if it leaves out and grows. Hopefully this helps you to do asexual propagation on your fig tree.